And far away from the hustling crowds and all that rat race noise down in the streets. Sing with me. On the roof, okay. At night the stars put on a show for free. Darling, you can share it all with me. I keep on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. So if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof, up on the roof, up on the roof, up on the roof, up on the roof. Come on, baby, up on the roof. I don't know if, can you hear me back there, Lisa? Go ahead and put up Love is Drawn to Love. Thanks, Greg. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Lisa. Our monitor wasn't on back here, so we couldn't see. Now it is. Okay. Make me somewhere close by your side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Make me some room close by your side. Oh, love is drawn to love. Here in this place, hearts open wide. Love is drawn to love. We'll find our song, sing it together. Love is drawn to love. With harmony, everything's better. Love is drawn. Love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Love, love, love. Oh, love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Love, love. Oh, love is drawn to love. Stand up for truth, lift up your voices. Love is drawn to love. Follow your heart, you'll see the choices. Love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Love, love, oh, love is drawn to love. Love is drawn to love. Do you want here? Here, Paula. Well, while he's getting a new battery in there, just take mine.
Okay.
Probably, I don't know how far it'll reach.
Okay.
That's it.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity. I'm Paula Land, your platform assistant and your board president, and it's such an honor to be here with you today. And we would like to also welcome our live streamers. Please know that we are with you heart to heart and soul to soul, and we are here to support your spiritual journey as well. And I think I'm supposed to mention that if you are joining us for the first time, we have packets available that give you some good information about Unity. And we hope you will find something here today that will cause you to return. And let me go grab my notes. Oh yes, Jonas Magram is here today to speak to us. Oh, you're going to be my, look at here, wonderful, this is awesome. Jonas is going to give us a message today about some really small print on the screen. And it does not say there, yes. All right, we're doing well here today. Make love, not war. Keys for cultivating peace. And then please stick around for brunch and then come back because Jonas will delight us with his awesome music. Yes. We also have today our band, Nina, Jason, Don, Angela, and Tom.
Paula, can I just have to mention that Ruth, with her quirky sense of humor, maybe it was Lisa, suggested that we call this band the Signets. Think about it.
Signets.
The Signets. Do you get it? It took me a while.
No. You're gonna have.
Because my last name is Swanson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
So kudos to Ruth. Or maybe Lisa. Was it you?
Okay.
Love
Now that we are all filled with joy and levity here, let's go ahead and take a moment to take a centering breath. We'll just take a moment to be really present in this moment, sitting in the silence. And now I ask you to join me in our opening statement. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent.
Okay. Let's rise in body or spirit. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are spirit expressing the one life we're all meant to be. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are love in expression. We're here for each other to bless and to heal. For spirit in us is all we need to live our lives in joy and peace. Breathe deeply, my friends, and receive inspiration and give full expression to God's holy light. Let's take a moment to greet each other with a namaste. I behold the Christ in you. our spirit expressing the one life we're all meant to be. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are love in expression. We're here for each other, to bless and to heal. For spirit in us is all we need to live our lives in joy and peace. Breathe deeply, my friends, and receive inspiration and give full expression to God's holy light.
All right, now's the time when we invite our children to join the youth and family teachers, and let's sing them off to youth and family ed.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God. Oh, my good is everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Oh, my good is everywhere, manifesting now. Over here, over there, within, without, everywhere. Thank you, God, for my good, manifesting now.
Right, the Board of Trustees has put together a survey and really would like your participation. I checked this morning and we only have 26 responses. So we really, really need your help. The QR code, if you have your phone on you right now, you can, you have permission to do the survey while I'm doing the announcements. That's fine. Let's get it done. So it's also in the e-news, so hopefully you get the e-news and can click on that link and complete the survey. That's really going to help us to give us some good information by which to make decisions going forward. And speaking of electronic things, we have this cool new app, and if you have not yet downloaded it, please do. You probably all are in that app. Okay, so you probably do not need to create a special new profile. So just know that this is going to be the way for you to follow along with the order of service, to see what new news and events we have going on. And then it also allows you to go back and see the service very easily. So if you don't grab the link right now, you can go on to the UCR website, unitycr.org, scroll down on the page, and there is a link. Makes it super easy. We still are trying to identify congregants whose pictures are on the board. We're doing this as a part of our 100th anniversary. So as you've noticed, we've got photos all over the building, and as we've dug through a lot of the photos, there's just some great shots of people from the past doing great things, and we just want to be able to recognize who they are. So help us by putting their names in the little box on that bulletin board. After service today, we're having brunch. Great appreciation to Ashley for her hard work in getting that prepared. And we do accept a donation for that meal. And for the Gardens and Grounds team, you will be grabbing your lunch and moving into the strong room to have your meeting. If you're not a member of the Garden and Grounds team but would like to, I'm sure that Jim and Kevin would love to have you participate. And then after brunch winds down, we're thinking 12:30. It could be sooner, depending on how quickly everybody gets through food. We're coming right back to the sanctuary to enjoy Jonas and his music. So please consider sticking around for food and more music. I am offering a new class starting, actually not tomorrow, but the following Monday. And I'm postponing it a week to give you time to read the first few chapters. So, again, sign up using the QR code, or again, go onto the app. You can sign up on the app, or you can go on to unitycr.org to sign up. In the Flow of Life by Eric Butterworth is just a fabulous book, and I know that you will definitely be enriched through the experience of reading the book and having an opportunity to discuss that in the class. It's fun time. Community picnic, Sunday, August 25th. Yay! Guthridge Park in the Red Pavilion. And that will be immediately after service. Last year we had a great time. Please bring a dish to share, but otherwise the veggie and meat burgers and lemonade will be available. If you can RSVP, please do. That would be appreciated, just so we know how many hamburgers and so on to throw on the grill. But we'll also have fun things like cornhole and bingo for prizes and lots of fun things. So, it's a really busy time because September is our centennial month. So on the 8th, we are going to have a all-congregation centennial photo after the service outside. Fun to look back on the photos that we've had in the past for special occasions, and we want you to be a part of this year's photo. And then next week, what? You can get individual pictures taken. Oh, individual pictures will be available. That's fabulous. Awesome. So dress appropriately for your family photo. Yes. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Next week we're going to have Reverend Dr. Jane Simmons speak to us. Her talk title is Survival of the Kindest. She is definitely a new thought leader in our Unity world. So she's been one of my instructors over my course of my LUT journey. So I know that you will enjoy her as well. If you have a prayer request today, Jan and Susan are our prayer room partners. Jan and Susan are in the back. They will join you by the prayer room and really do welcome you to share your joys and concerns with them. In addition, we have Valerie Stillwell, who is our bookstore attendant today, and she will assist you in purchasing your books, like In the Flow of Life for class, and other wonderful offerings that we have. All right, now is our time for our statement of purpose. Please join me. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We gather to create an experience of spirit. At Unity CR, we offer practical teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. Meeting you right where you are, we endeavor to provide a variety of ways to support your path of spiritual living. Our mission is to provide spiritual awareness and share the wonder and joy of God's love. Our daily word, prosperity. I live an abundant life. It has often been said, you can't take it with you. While it is true that money and material possessions must be left behind when I transition from this life, these things are not the source of my prosperity. My true wealth lies in my consciousness, my ability to give and receive love, to share what I have and to receive from others with equal joy, to understand and use the creative power of thought, and to know myself and all people as living expressions of the divine. I live consciously and abundantly, making wise use of the earth's resources and drawing upon the limitless storehouse of divine ideas. Through the power of God within me, I enrich my life physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And from Matthew 6:20, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. Right.
Let us all rise in body or spirit and sing, I Start My Day. One, two, three, four. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's all I get more of is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel the sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel the sweet release of peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, I feel the dew is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with joy. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, release. Love, peace, joy, release. Give love and I get more love. Give peace and I get more peace. Give joy and I get more joy. Release. Give love and I get more love. Give peace and I get more peace. Give joy and I get more joy. Release. Give love and I get more love. Give peace and I get more peace. Give joy and I get more joy. Release.
Well, are we on?
Stillness of this moment. There is. Oh, you're fine. You can stay up there. This is very short. Go ahead and go on up there. This takes me about 20 seconds. It's live. It's live unity service. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and hope and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace.
You may have heard this before, but only a fool would follow an act like that. And my wife would say that I'm the man for the job. So, all right, so we're going to do a short meditation. And if you would please close your eyes. And if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, then maybe just cast your gaze downward towards your feet. And just become aware of the breath moving easily, naturally in and out of the body. And with each breath, just allow the body to relax a little bit more. Thoughts may be there. We don't try to stop thinking or to push thoughts out. And again, with each breath, just allow your attention to settle into the area of your heart. Breathing in light and love, nurturing every cell of the heart. And then exhaling any tension that might be there. And we're going to do a very simple practice now. Something we don't always do in our lives. And we're going to say silently to ourselves, we're going to say yes to life. Not just to the good things, but to all of life. And imagine there are certain things in your life that you normally resist and say no to. I invite you just to say yes, unconditionally. Just try it. And say yes some more. And say yes even more. And notice what happens in your body when you say yes. That you begin to feel more settled. Yes is magic. So I invite you to say yes some more. And there might be thoughts like, oh, this isn't going to work. Or how can I say yes to that thing or this thing? Just let those thoughts be there. And continue to say yes. And I'll leave you in silence for a few moments. Just continue to say yes. Whatever it is, whether it's a financial concern or politics or health or family, whatever it is, just continue to say yes. Yes to all of it. And when you're ready, just slowly open the eyes. So good to be with all of you again. By the way, this beautiful shirt I'm wearing was given to me this morning by my friend Andrew. So thank you, Andrew. And I want you to know that Andrew was ironed by his mother, Deborah, right there. And it says, can you see these? They're red letters here, right? And it says, Paula, can you read from there? It says knowledge, wisdom, and faith. Beautiful shirt.
Wow.
Thank you, Andrew.
Wow.
All right, so some of you have heard that my beloved wife tripped over the dishwasher door when she was taking Bruiser out at night and broke her hip. But we're not going to go into the drama of the thing, but I wanted to let you know, and she's healing. It was 3 weeks ago she had surgery, and she's home, and we're taking care of her, and she's very good spirits. And so I didn't put it in the prayer box, but if we could please just say some prayers for her continued progress and healing. And she did ask me to give you her love today. So this is a song I wrote for Sandy that I don't think you've ever heard.
Hold on, there's like 3 of you talking.
Oh,
You guys
sorry. How's that better? So sorry. So sorry. Okay. Technology is not my strong suit, and neither is reading. As you can see, I got up before I was supposed to. So as a matter of fact, we're still searching for my strength. But anyway, I wrote this song for Sandy, so I thought it would. And by the way, this afternoon when I do the concert, we'll do mostly my original music, some of which you've never heard. And I might even do the song Women Are a Mystery to Me, if you want, that I wrote. But anyway, and I'm going to do a couple of songs that I didn't write, some fun songs like, well, I won't tell you, I'll surprise you. But please come back after lunch for the concert. So, okay, here we go, Nina. So many things I'm grateful for, the earth, the moon, the sun. Grateful for the billion stars that shine when day is done. Grateful for the sacred dawn that calls my soul to wake. For every single heartbeat, for every breath I take. For the magic of the 4 seasons, returning each year so true. So much more than all of these, I'm grateful most for you. Grateful for the streams of May that bring the melted snow. Grateful for the April rains that help the flowers grow. Grateful for the amber hills that roll into the sea. Grateful for the summer winds that whisper in the trees. For the mountains thundering waterfall, cascading in rainbow hues. So much more than all of these, I'm grateful most for you. For your never-ending nurturing, forgiveness poured so free. For the vision of a better man you inspire me to be. And for the sweet devotion most men can only dream to know. Love stronger than the ocean, no storm can ever overthrow. And though I know no song I could ever write, no matter how pure or how true, could even start to say what's in my heart today, somehow I hope this will do. I'm grateful most for you. I'm grateful most for you. Grateful most for you. Grateful most for you. For your never-ending nurturing, forgiveness poured so free. Vision of a better man you inspire me to be. And for the sweet devotion most men can only dream to know. Love stronger than the ocean, no storm can ever overthrow. I'm grateful most for, so grateful. Grateful most for, so grateful. Grateful most for, so grateful. I'm grateful most for you. Thank you. Whoops. Thank you. And this wonderful band. Wonderful, wonderful. Is this still on? It fell off somewhere. Where did it go? Excuse me while I unbutton my shirt that Andrew just gave me. Where it is. Here it is. I found it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. You can put your collar down on the... My collar's down. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Sandy's not here. I need someone. Oh, Mike's not. Okay. So it's all downhill from here, folks. So all right. So on every Friday on an app called Insight Timer, I offer a 1-hour class called Finding Peace Fridays. Now we happened to have it yesterday, but I put in parentheses special Saturday edition. And a few weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started, because what we talk about are both habits that we have that deprive us of our peace, and also habits we can cultivate to increase our experience of peace in life. And so those are the things I talk about. And about a month ago, I came up with this idea because, as the meditation, I hope, just gave you a little taste of, resisting life causes us misery, right? Even when things aren't good, when we resist them, when we fight them and argue with them, we exacerbate our suffering. We really create it, as Byron Katie would say. She says virtually all of our suffering comes from arguing with what is, right? So, before I forget to tell you, Sandy, after she got her new hip, she said to me, she said, maybe I should get a new husband. But anyway, I think that was just under the influence of medication. Or at least we hope that. And as we say in synagogue, like this. Anyway, so where was I? Okay. So the phrase I was reminded of was make love, not war. That's what we used to say in the 60s when we were protesting. I know you weren't there, and if you remember the 60s, you weren't there. That's what we say. So anyway, but we would, in protest of the Vietnam War, and if anybody served there, thank you for your service. But the war we didn't agree with. And we would say, make love, not war. And that's what I'm suggesting we adopt as our approach to life. Because we make war with so much in life. Whether it's things in our personal lives that we're angry about, or something that happened in the past, something we're afraid is going to happen in the future, some political thing going on now. And we make ourselves miserable by making war with what is. And so I'm suggesting, as Byron Katie and a million other teachers that have gifted me their insights, that we make love to life instead of making war with it. Now, that doesn't mean we should live life passively. I'm not saying that. But most of us here have raised children. Some of us are still raising children. Sage and Kai and Eden are being raised by the guy who gave me this shirt. And one of the things we know as parents is that our children feeling loved is essential to their growth. No matter what's going on, they must feel our love unconditionally. And that love provides a foundation for things improving, right? Life is that way. The world's that way. People are that way. So loving what is the first step. Then, if there's something we can do to improve things, we do it. Not being attached to the outcome. We just give our best and let it go. Give it up to God, as we would say here. Okay, so I said I was going to mention 5 things today that essentially embody that concept of making love to life, not making war. So, here are some things we can do that will elevate our capacity to love and to be at peace. The first you've heard, and probably heard all this before, so they say nothing's new under the sun. The first one is when you find yourself resisting life, arguing with what is, making yourself miserable in the process, one thing you can do is you can shift your attention to the good in your life. all of us have a great deal to be grateful for, right? All of us. Doesn't matter what's going on. I have a friend, a dear friend in Fairfield that makes these magnificent mandalas. He just found out he just has months to live now. And he's so positive and so filled with love and so grateful for all the love in his life, his wife, his friends. Having all these years of being able to express himself as an artist, and innumerable homes in our community have his mandalas to bless the energy there. So no matter what's going on, we can shift our attention to what we're grateful for. And you can say, oh, but that's not going to change this. Well, that may or may not be, but it will change you. It will elevate your peace of mind. And let me ask you a question. From what state of consciousness do you feel you have a better chance to come up with effective solutions to challenges in your life and in the world? When you're all stressed and contracted and agitated, or when the mind is settled and at peace? That's kind of a no-brainer, right? All of us have been in a frenzy at times when something has gone awry, and we probably make more mistakes and add to the problems when the mind is in that state of chaos. So again, I'm not preaching passivity here, but by allowing the mind to be settled, we increase our peace, which is really what this talk is about, and we increase our effectiveness in living. Okay? Suffering is not a gift to anybody or anything. We can be compassionate, but that doesn't mean suffering. Okay, so that's number one. We've gotten through one, and if I can remember the others, we'll be in good shape here. Okay, here's another one. And this was definitely one. Put your attention on what you want, not on what you don't want. That seems like a no-brainer, right? But how often are we worrying that this or that is going to happen? Or we don't like the way things are now, and we're focusing on all the details of this is not right in our lives, or that's not, I can't get a job, or my finances are tight, or I've got this health problem. We have the capacity to determine the quality of our experience in life through our choices. And we're all in this together, and we tend to reinforce the choices that each of us make, right? Because of our connection. That's why it's so important to hang with people who want to approach life in this way. Creating love, creating peace, stepping out of the drama. Now, according to Vedic philosophy, the Eastern philosophy, all of life, all of this creation, not just our subjective me, all of our egos and selves, but all of creation, the stars, the planets, the galaxies, the universes, if there are multiverses, all of them are a manifestation of consciousness. This innermost field of consciousness that is the most settled state of who we are. As a matter of fact, Tony Nader, who's now the head of the TM movement, just wrote a book called Consciousness is All There Is. If that's true, and let's just give it a shot for a minute. If that's true, then where we focus our consciousness absolutely has some influence on reality that we experience. Consciousness is a powerful thing. So when we give attention to what we want, then we elevate the potential for that to occur. No guarantees. Meanwhile, we get to experience more peace. So at least we got that going. Whether what we want manifests or not, at least we get to experience greater peace in our lives today, in this moment. Okay? All right. On to number 3. I did teach math for a while, but I couldn't stand the 5th and 6th graders. But they couldn't. Anyway. And I understand that Kim Reynolds wants all teachers to have guns now. And it was a real good thing that I didn't have a gun when I was teaching 5th and 6th. Just joking, of course. Okay. Now, I can't remember the rest of them, so hold on. But I added one, but it was, oh, wait, here we go. Oh, this is an important one. Most of you know that I meditate. I do TM, Transcendental Meditation, but I'm not preaching that to you. But I am suggesting that we find some technique that resonates with us, that allows us to dive deep and experience that ocean of peace that is our most essential nature. It's who we are. And we're connected to that to some extent. But the more we experience it directly, the more we begin to unfold it as a day-to-day experience. Otherwise, all this just kind of remains intellectual. So I'm suggesting, if you want peace in your life, that you find a meditation technique that works for you, that allows your mind to settle deeply, and then to practice it regularly. Transcending, that was the first thing on my list that I forgot to say. But that's okay because we got to it eventually. All right. Just 2 more things. Am I over time, Carl? I don't know what the heck I'm doing up here. But anyway, here it is. There's 2 more things. The next one is be here now. You know, Baba Ram Dass wrote that book in the 60s. But that's why you don't remember it. But anyway, it was a great book, and it was just basically about living in the moment. So often we deprive ourselves of our peace and joy in life because the mind is off on, what am I going to do tomorrow? I got to take care of this. I got to, or regretting the past, I shouldn't have done that, or he or she shouldn't have done that, or they shouldn't have done that, right? Shaming ourselves, shaming others, worrying about the future, comparing ourselves to others, instead of just enjoying what is right in front of us right now. Just being fully present. And for that, we can take a deep breath, settle in, check in with the body, see what's going on inside. So often we distract ourselves from the tension that we carry around. And sometimes it's nice and nurturing just to be present to the body. What's going on here? Where am I feeling tension? Breathe deeply into the body. Love the body. It's a very simple practice. But living in the present moment takes some readjusting. Is that a redundant phrase? Sorry. I'll be taking a remedial English class along with the technical workshop I'm doing. So, living in this present, like when you're talking to a friend, just being really present. And when the mind is busy doing its thing, wandering and distracting, you can just say, oh, that's okay. That's an old habit. And I'm just going to bring my attention back here to you. And you'll be amazed of how satisfying that experience is when you're interacting with others. These cell phones they're a curse in many ways, because they separate us from one another and they separate us from the present, at least what's in front of us. So I suggest maybe you consider having a time where you just especially when you're with friends, visiting, or with family. You just shut those suckers off. Just cut them off. Okay, so here's the last one. And I just came up with this, and I came up with it on my way here this morning. I was going to say something different. But, and I checked with the people at the front door to see if I could say this word we did a poll. Paula, don't get nervous. We did a poll, and it was unanimous that I could say this word. And they said, I've heard worse here. And Paula, they didn't say from whom they heard worse, but they said that. Okay, so here's the final part of today's lesson. You ready? Forgive me if it offends anyone. Cut the crap. That's number 5. Cut the crap. And what do I mean by cut the crap? First of all, it means what we put our attention on. The crap that we put our attention on that deprives us of our peace of mind. What are some of those things? The news. You don't have to know every detail of some tragic event that occurred in the world to be a responsible citizen. It's just glorified gossip. That's all it is. It shrinks our hearts. It stresses our minds and bodies. It deprives us of peace and our ability to be a loving influence in the world. Unfortunately, a lot of us are addicted to the drama. There's no other word, addicted. Because we get this rush of anger or fear or whatever it is that these articles are producing for us. Or the television news, that's probably even worse. And these people intentionally feed us these dramas to get us to tune into their station. They're just playing into our addiction. So we have to be aware. There's virtually nothing, I'll say virtually nothing, of value that we're going to get from the news. If there might be a political candidate that you disapprove of. But reading about every bad thing that person does and indulging in judgment and even hatred of that person, what good does that do you? And what good does it do the world? You know, I have even friends who agree with me politically, who post demeaning, divisive memes on Facebook. I have unfollowed them. I don't need that crap in my life, and neither do you. If you want to be at peace and you want to be the loving influence that the world desperately needs each of us to be, and Unity community of all communities, you know this. And I'm sure, like I said, everything I'm saying today you've heard before, and you may be practicing it very well. And I'm certainly not placing myself above anybody here in terms of progressing with these lessons. As a matter of fact, the reason I do that Finding Peace Fridays thing is because I get to remind myself of what I aspire to live in my life. So there are many, if you have some friend who, am I going too long, Paula? Okay, so I'm going to end this now, and because I do want to be invited back. So I hope some of this may be of some value to you, and I thank you, and I love you, and blessings. Oops. Thanks, Paul. I thought it was the hour of Finding Peace Fridays. Okay. I said, welcome, Charles. Yeah, I'll tell. Very good. Yes, we're going to do a song that, 1, 2, 3, is that 1, 2, 3, that's better? Better?
That's better.
We're going to sing a song, and you know the words, and there are the words. And when we get to the chorus, we invite you to sing along with us. What was the name of your band?
Oh, the Signets.
The Signets?
We haven't voted on it yet, though. So.
We could call the band Swan Song.
Oh, that's good. Ooh.
Swan Song. Okay. Ready, Nina?
Yep.
Ready? I can't hear myself. Oh, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. See, it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Another day goes by, still hear the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. Let the whole world know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. No going down when you are looking down. Put a little love in your heart. Just make it. No broken time. Kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart. Oh, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart for me. Put a little love in your heart.
Thank you so much, Jonas and band. As the ushers are coming forward, we invite you to hold your love offering in your hands for a blessing. And we also invite those of you online to make your contribution at unitycr.org. All right. We bless these offerings and these baskets and the potential they will soon receive. We see them as symbols of the potential available to each of us. As we enter into the sacred act of giving and receiving, we give abundantly, we receive thankfully, and we give again generously.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is. God is all there is. Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is. God is all there is. God is all there is.
All right. I'm going to invite you all, since I passed over the offertory statement, I'm going to invite you all to say it with us now. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. Okay, so freely we give and gratefully receive. We dedicate and consecrate these tithes, gifts, and offerings to the will, the work, and the way of the Christ as it expresses itself through this ministry of love and service. And for those prayer requests, we surround these members of our spiritual community who've made their prayer requests known with our loving thoughts and prayers. We affirm and know that each person is blessed with wisdom and discernment, health and wholeness, and prosperity in good measure. We release these requests, trusting that all is well. Amen. I don't know if y'all can smell that, but the brunch is waiting for us, so please join us for brunch. And remember to take a look at the bookstore, sign up for a class, download an app, take a survey, get ready for a picnic. Yeah.
Is that, I can only hold 3 things.
And now, the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator.
The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever I am, God is. And that's the truth. Back for Jonas in concert.